Discovery House Audio presents Land Without Borders, How God Guides You Through the Wilderness. Written and narrated by John Beck.
Introduction. Even if you've never camped in a remote backcountry setting or bounced your truck along a rugged four-wheel drive trail, you have likely entered the wilderness. You've visited this land without borders as a Bible reader, because its authors and poets regularly take us there. Have you noticed? What do you know about this ecosystem? How is it like or different from the wilderness you know from personal experience? Many Bible readers have not thought about questions like these, but they're important, both to our understanding of the biblical accounts and to our own journeys through what I call seasons of wilderness. Together, let's explore this idea of wilderness in the Bible, and let's consider how this ecosystem, so often the setting for Bible passages, helps us to deliver God's thoughts to us. We are off to this land without borders to see how God guides us through the wilderness. As we begin the journey, let me tell you why I wrote this book and why I think it's important for you to read it. Why I wrote this book. I love the solitude of a high mountain trail. I love meeting the plants and trees that call the back country their home. I love the bugling of an elk and the way my heart races when a grizzly bear crosses my trail. I love the smell of the tundra on a summer afternoon and the taste of my coffee as the first rays of the sun awaken the mountain peaks. In short, I love the wilderness. I'm convinced that my affection for wild nature is no accident. Carefully managed experiences from the early years of my life shaped my thinking about wilderness and prepared me to write this book. Mine is a story of farm life, mountain vacations, and the national conversation about wilderness that accompanied both. My grandparents had a dairy farm in Lebanon, Wisconsin. Here I learned to drive a tractor, milk a cow, and appreciate the wonders of the created world. Farm life has a way of engendering a love for nature. I see it in two other men who spent time on Wisconsin farms, John Muir and Aldo Leopold. Both wrote powerfully about the idea of wilderness, and I resonate with the way they spoke. Muir, the father of our national park system, said, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks." On another occasion, he wrote, "Climb the mountains and get their good tidings. Nature's peace will flow into you as sunshine flows into trees. The winds will blow their freshness into you, and the storms their energy, while cares drop away from you like autumn leaves." Leopold, a University of Wisconsin faculty member and the father of wildlife ecology, wrote, "We abuse land because we regard it as a commodity belonging to us. When we see land as a community to which we belong, we may begin to use it with love and respect." As I worked on my grandparents' farm, I came to see myself in exactly this way. I am not a master so much as a member of the community of living things. Summer days not spent on the farm were family vacation time. Each year my family packed the station wagon and traveled to the Rocky Mountains of the American West. The plan for these days was simple. Pack everything needed for the journey and wander as deeply as possible into the mountain backcountry. The string of these summer trips to the American West was broken only twice to make room for extended trips to Alaska. These took place before the Alaska Highway was paved, which meant driving more than 1,300 miles of dusty gravel road that
Sample complete. Ready to continue?